Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me, Juan. I am the Texan Picker here on YouTube, and we're about to go do some trash picking in some nice neighborhoods, see what we can find out there on the curbs, see what kind of treasures these people are leaving out for us, and hopefully find some good stuff to make some good content for you guys. So if you guys like to watch this kind of videos, please hit like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and here we go. So we gotta get these little piggy banks. These are so cool. Unfortunately, one broke. This one here's broken, so we'll leave that there. I don't know what that is. I'll definitely keep these two. They're in good shape. That's so cool. All right, so don't have the trailer with me today. It's gonna be a short day. I just went through the car wash, so there's a little bit of soap suds I got in. But let's see what else is over here. We need to do a clean out. Nothing in here. No. Let's see what we got in here. Ooh, bunch of fake flowers. Electronics, bunch of wires and cords here. Oh, Bart Simpson, but he's all messed up. Don't see anything else. Nope. I'm leaving this way. I found it. These bags are already open. Skylanders. Oh. Little Deadpool. Let's see. Anything else in here? Nothing. Really not a lot. You know, see in there with me? Not really seeing much of anything. Yeah, it's a little pin, but it's made of plastic. I don't know. I might take this bag. There's some little things in here. This is all grass. Which is one bag. There's like a bunch of little figures in there that I might be able to salvage. So I'll take that. See what's in there when we get home. I don't think I want to take these flowers. Oof, it's so dusty. No, I'm leaving there. Okay, so we've got a little pile here. No Coach wallet. Okay. It's kind of hard to tell if there's anything worth grabbing here. Christmas lights. Oh, it's like a little pond. Little edger. Man. I might try to grab this. Because, I know I've sold ponds like this before. Hopefully it'll fit back here. So I might have to move this out of the way. put my toolbox here. It's the only bad thing about not having my trailer during these short runs, because some of the bigger stuff like this is harder to get. But I think we can make it work. Yeah. It's not a bad looking pond, so it should fit in there. Okay, and this is the one that spills into it, so this will be part of it as well. Let's see, what's the... This is all wet. See if this pump works. This pump works, I might be able to use it also. Yep, the little pump works. Cool. I'm going to throw this bag inside here. Well, this will slide in there. The paddle. Yeah, I'll take this paddle too. Oh, does this work? I'm gonna take this just in case. We'll test it out, see if it works. Man. You know what? We're gonna better look at this. Oof. Oh, what a mess. Moving boxes. I'm gonna take this too. Man, I don't know. Kind of rusty. London. They're like little cheapos. I'm gonna grab them. Go and grab these. What else is over here? I think I'm gonna pass on this box. Yeah, this will good little tool here to have. In here. Look, these are all rusty. I'm not really seeing anything over there I can use. Some mesh. think that's gonna be it, guys. I don't see anything else. Some of this stuff's hard to get to. Oh my gosh. More shoes in here. I don't know if I can get to that though. No, I think it's gonna make a mess. All this stuff is kind of like stacked on each other. Okay. Let's put this in here too. And this, we're gonna open up now. This little dolly over here. I want to grab this. Yeah, these tires are all seized up. It's kind of cheap. Now I'll leave it here. It's early enough to where these scrappers will come by and pick that up. I know it's dark, but you know, it gets lighter kind of earlier, so we'll leave it like that. I'm sure a scrapper will come by and pick that up later. All right. Here we got a little stroller. I mean, not stroller, but a wagon. What is this? Going wild. I don't know what this is. It's kind of Hanukkah supplies. Go. Oh, this might be food. I'm not gonna leave that there. I'm gonna leave the bike there, guys. It's real rusty. Well, that's neat. This is a vintage bait box that we're gonna go ahead and get. Old microwave. Old tools. I'm not gonna mess with that. That'd be good. All right, folks. So we're here at the house, and I wanted to go through this bag real quick because trash day for me is tomorrow, and not a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna kind of go through this real quick, kind of empty out the trash here. What is this? What this is? Oh, this is kind of cool. All right. Let me go through this on my own. because it's dark. Take everything out, what I find, and then I'll show you here in a minute. Alright, quick run through of all the stuff that we found. A lot of cool little things. Black tie geek. Some ties there, it looks like from Galaga, the little monsters. Same thing here. Looks like the same tie, that's kind of cool. A bunch of little figures, like this is like a little bank, I think. Pop it open there. A little Homer Simpson little toy. Shazam little toy. Little Ninja Turtle. Little Transformer. The Hulk. Very cool. I think one of the Mega Mans. Of course, y'all saw this guy here was really cool. Deadpool. Might keep that one for me. Dragon Ball Z little guy. Got this guy here, some kind of ship. Galactica. Okay, yeah. Looks like something went on here, maybe. Or maybe this goes on here somehow. Yeah, somehow this went on here. But I didn't see the stand. Okay. So, keep on going. Got the Batman. Terminator head. Kind of cool. Here's a Harley Quinn with a low dog, but this one broke. I'll see if I can get it glued back on there. I need to see if this works. The truck's off, so as this off, it won't work. You got this little Camaro from Gone in 60 Seconds. Eleanor. I'm sorry, the Mustang, not the Camaro. A bunch of little things here. A bunch of little pins. Some comic books. Got this cool hoverboard. Little replica thing from Back to the Future. Very cool. This guy was into comics, into stuff like that. Loot crate. A bunch of little buttons. Now, I saw this here. I was like, oh cool, some Pokemon trading cards. Like little sleeves. And I was thinking, man, that'd be awesome to find something really good. And then I found this. So I'll need to go through here and see what here is good, what here's not good. Double crisis, whatever that means. But there's a bunch of cards in here. 15. McDonald's collection. So, then there's these back here. Energies. But always cool to find Pokemon. People are always looking for Pokemon stuff. But I'm glad I picked up the bag because there's a lot of good stuff. I mean, a lot of good stuff. Little buttons, little pin. I have to figure out what it's from though. A couple keychains. I want to say this is like Minecraft maybe. You got the bat plane. This guy, a little Joker. So really happy with this score. Not including that stuff. We'll go through that stuff in the daytime. I wanted to film this before I check out the trash. So there's that, guys. Really, really cool stuff. So far, the score of the night is these Pokemon cards. But we'll have to go through them to see if they're worth anything, because I'm not sure. Also forgot to mention a couple of comic books. I don't think it's worth anything. It's real bent up. Here's this one by The Walking Dead. And I'm not sure if that's an autograph or not. Or it's an autograph, but I'm not sure if it's a genuine one or not. So I have to look at it. But it's a Loot Crate exclusive, so it could be. And then this cool book says Regrettable Superheroes. The League of Regrettable Superheroes. So, kind of neat. Nature Boy. Cool stuff. I think this is from The Walking Dead. Someone who collected ears or something, I don't know. Well, I plugged in the laser. Check it out. Can you see it? Hold on, let me get on the ground. Actually, it works. You can make it do different things. So, that's cool. Very neat. Glad it works. All right, guys, it's the next day. It's actually the next evening. And we're gonna go ahead and take out the bigger stuff right here at the storage unit and show you the stuff that I found. I do want to take some time when I get home. It'll be dark out, so I'll do it inside the house and go through those Pokemon cards so you can see all the stuff that I've got. I haven't had a chance to go through them other than what I did last night in the video, so I don't know a lot about these newer ones. I do recognize some of the older ones when I see them and I kind of know what they are, but these new ones, I don't know anything about them. So I might need your help to point out any gems or anything I need to look into. So as I'm going through it later on, if you see something that I need to, potentially look into a little bit further, leave a comment, let me know, because I am a newbie, like very, very newbie when it comes to Pokemon. But without further ado, let's go ahead and drop the tailgate here, and I'm gonna lower this stuff out and get it out of here. And once I get it out, we'll take a look at it, all right? All right, guys, so here is some of the stuff. These shoes look cheap, and just from being in the back of the truck, you see how they peeled off. I'm gonna end up throwing these away. I mean, they're no good. Got this cool little tool here that's going to be used to usually to grip what's called an oil filter to help get it loose, or really to grip anything that you want to tighten up real tight or loosen up that's too tight. You have I think they're called Power Puff or Powder Puff, one of the two. I think they're Power Puff girls. The third one, which is Three Sisters, she broke, unfortunately, so I couldn't do nothing with her. These are a little bit chipped. I think some little black paint, little touch-up green paint, stuff like that can get it fixed, make it look cool. So I'm going to keep those and try to sell them. This is that pond, and we were established that the pump works, so that's a good thing. I'll be able to sell that as a set. But you've got the upper little area there that's going to waterfall and cascade into the larger pond. They're not extremely expensive, but I'm hoping I can get maybe, I don't know, 80 bucks for that set. Maybe I'll get 100 bucks because of the pump. You got the Radio Flyer wagon. Unfortunately, it did tear here. So it's going to be one of those as-is things. I mean, I might maybe try to get $10 because someone's going to have to sew that up to get it fixed. So maybe a $10 bill there. Then you got this vintage bait bucket, which is pretty cool. I wish it still had the logo there and the lettering, whatever advertisement was on there. That would make it even cooler. But it is just plain as can be. It does open up. You can see. I think that's pretty cool. And last but not least, I plugged this guy in over here, so kind of already know that it works. Just because I plugged it in. As soon as I plugged it in, it turned on. But you got this little battery pack that's going to jump your battery if it's dead. It also has a little thing here to air up your tires. I kind of got to mess with this, I guess, to see if I can get the air to work, the compressor to work. Start. But if I turn on the light, this light does work, so I know there's something's going on here. Put on the battery. I don't know. I think I have to charge it or set it on the battery to see if it works. And I don't know about the compressor. I'm not sure if there's a button I got to push to get this going. I got to do a little bit more research, but I know that it works. It turns on. I'll plug stuff in there. This USB looks like it's messed up, so that might not work. But either way, I'm glad it at least turns on. That's a good sign. We'll go from there. All right, so I'm going to go home. I'm going to take a couple pictures for some of the stuff that I know I'm going to sell for sure. That I'm going to wait because I need to mess with it a little bit more. And then I actually got some stuff I'm going to go pick up in the city across town about 15 minutes away from me. And then I'll go home, show you guys the Pokemon cards, and we'll wrap it up then. All right, guys, so here is the binder of the Pokemon cards that I picked out of the trash. Like I said, I don't know a lot about these things. I did download the TCG player application to scan these cards. So that has been a big help. I've already scanned some that are like $6, some that are worth, I think one's worth $24. But that's just with about a minute of me just messing around with it. But here it is, guys. If you look close, you'll see that these are what, 2012. So they're not like the really old ones. But I'm sure I got some of you Pokemon collectors and experts here watching this one because of the thumbnail. These did come out of the trash. A lot of people will start to say, oh yeah, right, he planted those there. Trust me, guys, that's not something that I even mess with when it comes to these kind of cards. If I knew there was cards that were worth a lot of money, there's no way I'd put them in the trash only for me to act like I found them. Yeah, these are all 2012. I do recognize some of these from the cards that I have upstairs, but mine are the old ones, like this guy right there. And looking at some of these, there are some that are holograph cards. I know it's kind of hard to see with the shimmer of the protective sleeves, but if you got any question about any of these, or if you say, hey, I'm interested in this card or whatever, you can shoot me an email. I'll put the email address right here so you guys can take a look at it. And shoot me an offer or let me know, hey, this is worth a lot of money. Like this guy here, that's has a hologram, and it's got like the little flames on there. Yeah, you can see it. These are all hologram back over here. These are trainer cards. I know a lot of times the trainer cards really aren't that valuable, but I've also seen that some of them, if they're a rare card, can actually bring in some good money. So that's those. More trainer cards. These are other trainer cards. Then the energy. See, like that trainer is a hologram? It looks like it's hologram on it. Yeah, it is. So I'll have to take a look at that one just because it's different. Then you got the energy cards. More of the trainer cards. And this one says basic. Some more trainers. So this kid who had these labeled. This is black and white plasma storm. And there's the last bit of this series. And this one he has called Double Crisis. Double Crisis or Dougal Crisis? These back here are some of these are hologram. Yeah. Some of these are the trainers. This is one of them that pulled up for a lot of money. Well, not a lot, but more than just 50 cents. This is McDonald's collection in 2011. These all have like a hologram on this part here. or like a shimmer, I guess. And that pretty much does it. There's some other cards in the back, but these are like all of these energy ones. And there's a bunch of those back here. These are pretty common. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for me for this video today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff that we ask you to do on YouTube to help this channel grow. A lot of cool stuff that we found in that one bag. I mean, there was a lot of toys. You know, it's just some stuff that it's. I'm glad I picked out. It's kind of stuff that I like, little comic book stuff, kind of, you know, action figures and things like that. I'm not sure if I'll take all that to the booth or not. Maybe some of it I can. And then the rest of it I'll probably just lot up in one lot and put it on Facebook Marketplace. But if someone's interested, you know, the email's been put up there on that first part or the other part of the video. So if you want to send me an email so that you're interested, you know, I do shipping. You know, we worked out all the details via email. But that being said, if you guys like the video, until next time, peace, love you, and God bless. See ya.